lie or dream about me. Lie on the phone to me. Tell me no truth. If it is bad, there's enough in my life to make me so sad. Just dream about color fills our lives. Just dream about someone.
So greetings from Ephesus today here, formerly known as Greece. We're currently in Turkey. And during the ancient Roman Empire, it was the fourth largest city besides Rome, Alexandria, Antioch, and Ephesus. At one point in time, there's 250,000 people here. It was a coastal city, but as you're going to see today, the water dried up from all the silt, from the salt. There's a lot of salt everywhere here, and it dried up the river, or sorry, it dried up the Gulf, which in turn dried up commerce, and everyone left.
Well, like before, after the main gate, they had constructed baths. But like there were baths in downtown area, in like various locations of the city.
This is the pipes that would deliver water around the city. They didn't have any aqueducts, but they had a well.
They're Christian, because they were getting persecuted. They found the symbol, the reckon.
The wheel represents the fish for early Christianity.
Walkway, like between here and that foundation, there used to be a covered walkway.
A covered walkway right here, all the way down.
And right across the political agora, there's the parliament called Boletaria. That small theater has been converted into parliament by Rome.
This was the Holy Road with colonnades all the way up and down, enclosed. Whoa! This is so cool. Watch your father fall. Greetings from Ephesus. I'm out of breath because I just walked up this. You'll see in just a second. But this is where they used to have civic meetings and government meetings. Check it out. Pretty cool, huh? Hey girls, you found the shade. Hi. We're good. Keep walking.
I'm gonna smack your umbrella.
This is awesome. This civic area is only, I don't know, 3,000 years old. What year was this built?
Roman times.
Roman time.
Yeah.
So is this called an amphitheater?
This is the parliament.
Parliament. So this parliament building was from the Roman time, which
There used to be a roof covering this.
and there used to be a roof covering this building. So this is probably in the 50 BC time frame. It's awesome. Original marble. This is so great. This is so great. This is so amazing.
Turn over again.
That was the official altar dedicated to Artemis. The holy flame of the city was their eternal flame. You're right, it's slippery.
Just watch out. Small steps. There used to be an arch completing the gate, which is missing, but marble blocks are in good condition. There are nice carvings on them, which makes them special. This is symbol of medicine, and that's symbol of pharmacy. Caduceus, apotheke.
Apotheca. Apotheca. Pharmacy.
This is like the recent excavation area. They started excavating this like 2019, and then by the end of the summer, COVID hit, and they had to stop for 3 years. 2022, they started, like excavating again, and then they have found like 5 stores on this corner, and thousands of pieces in the stores.
These used to be stores?
Yeah, look, these were stores.
Nice.
Shades I can't because from this one.
This video, it's good. Now we're leaving the political part of the town, and this is the commercial part of town.
Gentleman was a doctor. The inscription says he's been honored by the people and the municipality of the city. And like these are all original, those holes.
Ancient sandals, and I'm slipping.
With sandals on.
Woo! Just sliding down.
You're slipping down. I saw that slipping.
So that's why the
Hermes.
gate is called Hermes Gate.
Hermes Gate with a kitty.
That's Hermes right there.
The statue of the emperor used to be there. This was like their version of the Trevi Fountain. I just almost fell into it. It's the right foot of Emperor Trajan is left. Nothing else but his right foot. In case you ever want to be emperor, your foot will live for eternity.
That's how to visualize
Do they
it.
find pictures videotaping and drawings?
By looking at the pieces, they will be able to tell, the pieces and the way the building sits. Decorative elements of this building.
Saw that.
Mark Anthony and Cleopatra walked on these. Them using their bare feet. Wow. Here's your bin. You want a bin?
Oh,
We found an ancient bin for you.
perfect.
I'm going into the ancient Roman bath. Walking into the ancient Roman bath here. There's nobody here right now. This feels awesome. This is where the walkway was to the ancient Roman bath. That way. Another kitty. It's an ancient kitty. I just get a kick out of walking on this marble stone too from 2,000 plus years ago. This is really awesome.
the
It's
left,
called a side street, Academia
there
Street.
is a public building, which is quite interesting. We'll have a look.
Public latrines down there. That's where all of it flowed. Nice. It's called the ancient toilet. The toilets, ancient toilets. It needs to use the can. This is where you do it.
Going down to take a shit.
Taking a shit. That's where you poop. My family dumped me. I'm here by myself now. Where'd they go?
They're in the shade.
They're in the shade? Whoa. So these houses are built in Perry style, which basically means there's a big courtyard in the front, and then all the rooms go into the center of the open, aired courtyard, which is right there.
Okay, multi-floors, beautiful, mosaics.
Nice. Wow.
This is large court of the house, corridor around it, which gives you access to the rooms, one after each other. And here is one of the room of the house. This is called like marble hall, the dining hall of the house.
The dining hall of the house.
One of the dining halls of the house, let me say.
One person. Yeah, that's a family.
For one family.
This is a mansion.
This particular room is the dining hall of the house only.
Okay.
This particular house we are visiting was owned by a council member called Claudius Furius Aptus. And
What was his name?
Claudius Flavius Furius Aptus.
Right.
That's the governor.
Reflection pool, water
They had
pool,
benches
dining
for
room benches.
trickling in, like a little bench to lay down, so next to each other around the section, and benches in front of them. So the guy.
They lay down on their couches, and then they had the benches for being served food. They were all served food laying down. That's the way you do it. Look at how cool that is. It's like mirrored imaging.
In between those artificial colors. And the top row, they had like a geometrical.
Water would come out of there too. Not a bad dining room. Pretty huge. It's big. Don't get any ideas.
See the mosaics?
So this mansion that we're in that hall that we just saw, was from 100 AD. So Jesus died in 40, so this is 60 years after Jesus died. That.
Floor.
Check out that original mosaic tile.
What did you touch? Is it the umbrella? Really? So they had floors, so you can see the stairs. You see exactly owners would be, or the where owners receive their guests and friends and visitors. So that's why the walls, nice frescoes, but in the ground floor, walls are in general.
Look at the heating. The heating and the plumbing is right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Ancient plumbing from 100 AD right there. Wow. This turned into their own church, their own basilica. So when Christianity started to spread through Ephesus here, they turned this room into their own private church. Whoa, these are steep.
Did you like my joke?
I loved it. These are steep stairs, lady. Woo.
So, like life back then was just like life today.
Was it?
Well, obviously, like there was no difference. Kids, when you were little, did you paint the walls of the house?
She was from us.
Fancy, and then the little kid used graffiti here.
Exactly. Another one right here. You can easily tell, scratched out. Another one right here.
At least we went earlier.
Houses, like that's probably
Ask my wife about that. She's pretty good.
Whoever made it mentioned the handles also. It looks like you can fold and walk away with it.
That's a permanent backgammon board
Exactly.
from 100 AD.
And look at the pedestals of the table. Lion feet, symbol of Roman aristocracy.
Ah, it is the lion feet. That is a
Exactly.
sign of Roman
Power and aristocracy.
Roman power.
And you see that brown wall with yellow border around it?
Yeah.
There's a zoomed in photo too there. So no, it's not the same
what
as.
it
No,
means.
it does not mean that.
That bathroom fits.
Right. Oh, that is large.
Really pretty.
Okay, you're tired. We only have this is a beautiful section.
Mom, come up here.
Ancient plumbing again. Hot water.
We'll see about this soon. In the main frame, that's like son of Poseidon, Triton he is. So like imagine that used to be one large house, but during the restoration era, it's been divided into two smaller houses. Wow, electric.
Sean,
Looking at the walls here, you can tell me what that room was, right?
this is the kitchen.
This is the kitchen. And then this is like a smaller courtyard that you would access from the corridor, which is around the main courtyard. And through this court, you get access into the toilet, which is all, at the back of the house.
toilet.
Very smaller version of the one
Toilet
that we're
right there.
seeing. That's the sewer, the canal. The pipes distributed freshwater always.
Again, the pipe, the water coming through to this house was buried behind the wall. It's nuts. It's Triton.
What a treasure.
I love the mosaics.
The best one is here. You photographed it already, but it's like a runner. You know, in Turkish houses we use carpet.
Very cool. Coming to you from Ephesus in Asia Minor. Nothing minor about this place. This place is majorly cool.
What we've seen is right here on Athens.
This is like the street that we walk.
There's still more to be uncovered.
Oh yeah, like entire slope is city. Whole
This
thing.
is where we are right now.
Exactly. See, like where the tree line is. This is all city. City goes all the way to the end.
It's my buddy, the column. He's only 2,000 years old.
Ah, it does look like brown blanket.
It does look like brown blanket.
Here come brown. I was like, wait, you look familiar.
It looks like brown blanket.
I'm like, why does this some dope?
Brown blanket was your best friend.
Purple.
Purple and then brown. Purple was her best. Emily loved purple blanket and brown blanket.
Are you recording?
Gotcha.
You.
She says I'm sweaty. I'm not.
Oh, you were like a wet ball.
You guys got wet balls?
What? I do not. Yeah. Wasn't funny.
Yeah. I think it's recording.
That's a fair question. Olivia just asked if there was air conditioning in the library.
Put it in.
They could have. This library is only 2,000 years old. They'll live. Hey, they have sodas if you need something to drink. Want some juice?
Yes. Okay, I'm hungry.
Okay, let's do it.
If the wind blew every petal from your precious red rose, would you be afraid of what you'd find inside? When I'm alone in my room, I can't stop dreaming about you, dreaming about you. When I'm alone.
So awesome. Wow, that library.
Let's go through shade.
All right, we're walking through the library and the agora, walking down the steps.
And as you can see where Paul possibly works.
Apostle Paul worked here, and he used to preach. What was that? wordless. Wiser words have never been said at Piva to those who listen. Okay, we're looking at the old library here in Ephesus, and then the entryway to the Agora, which is where people used to work. And it's been said that Apostle Paul used to go work over there. He used to work there apparently, and then used to teach the word of Jesus, I don't know, at night, weekends. They used to work there. And this is a library.
And every time I do what I need to do, ooh, I can't stop dreaming about you, dreaming about you. When my sane twin reigns, claiming your aim is to maim my subconscious into being with you, I dream about you, betting on the notion that if my lustier twin prevails, like the ruins of Rome, will I helpless at your feet.
Just thinking. Do the.
I'm alone in my room. I dream about you, and baby, I dream.
There was allegedly 12 to 25,000 scrolls here.
When are we already?
We're ready.
We're ready. Okay.
We're ready. Going through the gates. Going through the gates into the Agora, which is really just where the shopping was. So this is a 25,000 person theater. Amphitheater means two theaters, which is the Colosseum. That's an amphitheater. This is just a theater for 25,000 people back in the day. It's awesome. It's a theater behind me holding 25,000 people.
Woohoo! Look at that place. Score! Touchdown! You killed the gladiator.
So I'm walking on the original marble tile that Cleopatra and Mark Antony walked down from the water, which is behind me right now, up to the theater. The history here is unreal. I mean, we're talking, I don't know the exact year that they were here. It's probably like 25 BC, maybe 40 BC. I'll look it up later. But it was before Christ. Just awesome. Apostle Paul was a prisoner on the top. There you go. On the top of that hill. There's the jail there. That's apparently where he was preaching the word of God in the day and age. There's a wall up there and a cave, which is allegedly where Apostle Paul used to live. There was a cave. He didn't live down in a house, he lived in a cave. These trees weren't here, right? No. I took video of 2,000-year-old stuff, and then Emily Corinne over here took pictures of these trees that are only 60 years old.
Let me have my one photo.
And on top of them is the stork nest.
Oh. Slippery stone.
Yeah, this is the characteristics of Byzantine architecture. When you look at the wall, you'll be seeing all sort of different pieces which are recycled from already knocked down structures. See those?
Yeah.
Piece of columns?
Yeah.
So they've been quite interested in those round pieces on
Yeah.
the wall. It amazes me. The Byzantines, they didn't pay attention to the visuality of their city walls especially. So whatever material they found,
For dinner, can we do something less fancy?
Sure. Less fancy than what we just had for lunch?
Possibly just like chill.
Okay.
Not super. So.
What are those guys working on?
they are excavating the church.
This is the old church right here?
This is the old church from 6th century AD. Justinian, the Byzantine emperor who had constructed this at the same time as Hagia Sophia. So while he was having Hagia Sophia being constructed there in Constantinople, he had this basilica constructed in Ephesus, right on top of St. John's too. See that? No, this one there.
Yeah, I see it.
The roundel. Justinian Theodore.
So that's the pulpit right here.
That's exactly the foundation of this. And this church is also a basilica. Basilica means long rectangular
Yeah.
building with 2 rows of column inside. So you know that? They sucked the Byzantine Empire at Constantinople. They were all the way down here. They destroyed everything. And they found the tomb of John. They have taken his bones away. Well, probably because of...
So Apostle John was buried right here. One of Jesus' 12 original disciples was buried right here.
Foundation.
Goes below. Yeah.
So that's the foundation of an earlier structure.
So we're right in front of John's tomb. This basilica was created in the 6th century AD. Amazing. Not much is left of the basilica. Well, there's no roof left, but pretty cool nonetheless. And right in front of me is where St. John, Apostle John, one of Jesus' 12 disciples, was buried. And this church was built on top of his grave. So what you're looking at right now is a church, a basilica that was created in the 6th century AD by one of the Constantinople emperors, probably Justinian. And the roof isn't left, just the ruins are left, but it was built on top of Apostle John's grave. So I'm going to point to it in just a second, but check this thing out. But this is what's left of the church. And John was one of Christ's original 12 disciples. And we're just outside of Ephesus. Well, underneath where the people would sing, where I was standing just a moment ago. How cool is this? You can walk underneath where they'd sing, right in front of the altar, and also the tomb where Apostle John was buried. Right there. Very cool. Let's go find our crew. It's purple, that's from Egypt. I was told the purple marble is from Egypt.
There are like Egypt has the biggest, the rock bed of them. But like outside the church, there's a section over there within the complex, which was the treasury. And if you go this way,
this is the baptistry of the church. How cool is that? That's where people were baptized.
yeah, full immersed baptism. You go in there from the west and come out from the east. As new sun rises, like you reborn as a new person.
Be reborn as a new person through the water. So this is totally fascinating for me because this church, what's left of it, was built during the same time as Hagia Sophia that we just saw in Istanbul, but that one's completely standing. So I wonder what the circumstance was that led to this amazing church falling apart, yet the Hagia Sophia is still there. How'd that happen? We are super good, aren't we, Eva? Let's get that air-conditioned bus, head our way back. Still an awesome day, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna chalk this up too. Entryway into the church. This is just so cool. And this marble is so old. Think of the people that walked on this. How many thousands of years ago? Well, 1,500 years ago, at least. Alright, so check this out. So the sea is now way over there. But back in the day, this was all the sea of Ephesus. And the temple of Artemis was right here. And I've been told it was 4 times the size of Parthenon. The Acropolis. The Parthenon and the Acropolis in Athens. And then the Ephesus we just saw was between those 2 valleys there. Did I say it correctly?
Yes, but the third location of Ephesus, when temple was constructed, so the land here with the palm trees,
Yeah.
that's the second location of Ephesus, the neighborhood down there. So the valley is the third location, and the castle up here is the 4th location.
Got it.
First and 4th. The entrance to the castle. This is with the correct angle. Whatever you see, okay, it's mentioned on that 3D map.
Awesome.
That's the church where we are now. Mosque is right down the hill to our right. That's where the temple of Artemis was, and then Ephesus in the valley with the theater. And the harbor is nicely mentioned.
Wonderful. That's the church that we're walking in right now, or we just got out of.
And you can see the castle nicely on that too. The inner castle is like the Acropolis,
Yeah.
but the entire hillside is the castle, well fortified.
Yeah.
When the castle was constructed, the church was already here.
Yeah.